Wait. Okay, we're gonna start this. I need you to behave, okay? I know, I need you to behave. You're not licking my lip gloss. I need you to behave. Hey everyone, I know it's not Sunday, but it is Monday, and I am here to do a video for you on, and I wrote it down, simple things I do to manage my weight. So what works for me is not necessarily going to work for you, but I figured that if I could sit down with you and give some advice on things that have helped me, maybe one, maybe two, maybe all will help you. So first, the things that I do, and then we'll go into things that I eat. But number one, you have to be consistent. So I know you've heard this in probably millions of YouTube videos. I know if you've gone to a dietitian, I know that if you've gone to the gym and had a personal trainer, they have all said that consistency is the key, but it really is. You have to be consistent. So some form of consistency. If you say that you are going to get up in the morning and you're going to walk for 30 minutes a day, then you need to get up in the morning and walk for 30 minutes a day. And I'm by no means an expert at all. These are just things, once again, I'm going to reiterate because I don't want people coming for me saying, you said to do this and you said to, no. I'm saying that these things are things that work for me, but I think some of them could work for you as well. So commit, even 15 minutes. If you start off with 15 minutes, say, hey, I'm going to walk for 15 minutes a day. If it's raining outside, the weather sucks, you can't make it to the gym, you can always walk in place in your home. There are so many free, and that's something else I'm going to speak about. There's so many free channels on YouTube that have all these exercises that don't require you to even leave your home. So you can literally march in place. They have cardio, they have weights. It's just, and it's free. It's not like you're paying for a personal trainer. And if you like the people on YouTube, they kind of become your personal trainer. Going along with consistency, we're going to talk about routine. Like I said, if you say that you're going to do something, you need to do it. Even if you can't do it to the full potential, you should at least try to get some of it done daily. If you've given yourself Thursdays as a rest day, then on Thursdays you rest. You know, if you've given yourself Sunday as a rest day, you give Sunday, you rest on Sunday. But if you say the other days of the week, I'm going to do this for 15 minutes a day, unless you're hurt, there's no reason why you shouldn't do that. So another thing is, this is important. You do not have to get a Stanley. I don't have millions of these. I know some people collect them, and I've always been a water drinker. I have not, I don't know, I can't think of a time I didn't like water unless I was a child. So my adult life, I've always liked water. And I went and got the Stanley because I love the fact that it stays cold overnight, and if I roll over and I need a sip, I know that my water is going to be cold. I used to drink room temp water. Now I have to have some ice cubes in it. So get a cup that you like, a cup that looks good to you, a cup that looks appealing. Does not have to be a Stanley, but if you like cold water, then I would go ahead and get the Stanley or something equivalent. I used to get the Starbucks cups, and I stopped doing that because, like my husband said, it would drive him crazy every single time I would start the ice machine because it would constantly melt and I was constantly re-upping on ice. So I waited until the Stanley hype was overhyped, and then I broke down and bought a Stanley. Like when everyone's going Stanley crazy, I did not buy the Stanley Cup. Walking is free. I no longer run. I used to run, I used to jog, I used to do all of that stuff. But now I literally just power walk. I turn on my Peloton app. I find the music that I want to listen to because it tells you, you can use whatever app you want, but walking, if it's not raining and the weather is nice, what's wrong with going outside and taking like a 15-minute walk and like enjoying the air? Just enjoying the air, walking with your thoughts. Walking is free. You do have to weight train. I am in my 40s. I cannot not weight train. Even if it's, so I'll do this. Say on Monday, I do a light weights class. I'll do it with something that's 3 pounds or less, and I get my stuff off of Peloton. Those are where I get my classes. If I do light weights on Monday, on maybe Wednesday, I'm going to do heavier weights. So I'm going to pull the 10s, the 15s, the 20s out and get some type of weights in for arms. I will then do another day where I do legs, where I do 15s and ups, 15s to 30s for legs. Because since I do a lot of power walking also helps build your hamstrings. It also helps build your quads. So legs, I'll do like 1 day of that. And then my power walking also includes that. With the Peloton tread, they also have hikes. So hikes really get into the same muscles. Movement's really important. I have to hit 10,000 steps a day. And I know that sounds so cliche and it's been around for a while, but that's my personal goal, is hitting 10,000 steps per day. So in the morning while I'm moving around, I like to, at least before I go to work, I get Gigi's, I change her water out. I get her little treats ready. I'm getting ready for work. I'm moving around really fast because I'm in a hurry. I should have at least 3,000 steps by the time I leave the house in the morning. Then I make sure that I park really far not really far, but I don't park close. Even though there's a close parking space at work, I park far. So I get some more steps there. I go up and down the stairs at work. I travel back and forth. If there's somebody that I could send an email to and we're cool, I'll walk over to their desk just to, shoot the shit and then let them know, hey, there's going to be an email coming your way. Just anything to get, a little bit selfish, but anything to get my steps in. So movement is important. Don't give yourself 10,000 steps if you're just now starting this journey. Give yourself 6,000, or take a day and see what your normal day is like and track your steps. And if you've only moved 4,000 steps, say tomorrow I'm going to do 10,000 vice the 4,000, if that makes sense. I also do yoga. I love yoga. It's a very good, I was afraid of yoga before, but yoga is very good for toning and strengthening and mental. Like with all this weight loss stuff, you have to take care of your mental. So yes, I do yoga, and I'll usually do that on Sundays. Today, I was going to take a nap before I made this video, and the nap would not take me. So I said, I'm going to use my new camera. I'm going to try to upload a video and see how it goes. So I think I have my yoga set up. I'll show you guys right now in the room. I have my yoga set up. So there's Gigi down there napping, if you can see her. So yeah, I have my yoga set up. And I plan to do a yoga class after I film this video. And I did do a 5-minute meditation earlier today. Bar classes or something also, if you have the Peloton app, bar is just like dancing in strength. So that's something I do. Now onto the food. One thing I do not do is diet. I don't like the word. I stopped dieting many years ago. I don't even think I calorie count anymore. I'm at a point where I just know the goods, the bads, and the bads that I'm going to indulge in every now and again because I deserve it. For instance, Crumble. I go to Crumble at least once every other week. I will not eat a whole cookie at one time because I'm not eating 1,000 calories at one time. I always cut it into 4s. So I'll have a piece of that with my coffee in the morning. I'm still getting my Crumble taste. I'm still getting my fix. But, oh, it's my daughter calling. Hold on. My love, I'm going to call you back. I'm making a YouTube video on nutrition. Okay, I'll call you back in a little bit, okay? All right, love you too. Bye. So, yeah, no dieting. So, things that keep me full. Proteins. So one thing, my daughter, she's on her health journey as well. And one thing she's told me about, and I'll insert a picture somewhere, the Naked Protein bone broth. That has 20 grams of protein. And you can have that with like any meal. You can make steak, you can make some vegetables and add that to it. I love steak, so I have steak a couple times a week. If you're not a red meat eater, then you can do I don't like chicken breasts. I like chicken thighs. So I know the breasts have more protein than thighs, but some things I just can't waver. So I definitely do chicken thighs over breasts, and I'll do that with mixed vegetables, or if I get these from Costco, they're these things called these sticky rice. And it has 310 calories, so I always split it in half. So I only eat half those calories. I'll eat some rice, and then I'll add some veggies to it. And most of my meals always come with avocado. Almost every single meal that I eat has avocado with it. Another thing is you need to have snacks on standby, because if you're a snacker, you need to have healthy snacks, not the potato chips, which if you want potato chips, you should be able to indulge in those every now and again. But potato chips should not be your go-to. And if they are your go-to, you should be looking at the back to see what the portion size is. At least if you want those Doritos, if this says 15 Doritos are 150 calories and that's what you're trying to do, then eat those 15 Doritos, enjoy them, and then have them again later on in the week. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't have them. I also, what I discovered, so at Trader Joe's, and I probably late to the game, but I love the Japanese sweet potato. The Japanese sweet potato is so good. I think I was eating so many of the other sweet potatoes. I wasn't getting tired, but they fill me up. And so if I ate a meal, I would eat steak and I would eat a whole sweet potato. And then if I wanted to be even more full, I'd add some veggies onto it. But just to switch it up, the last 2 weeks that I've been there, I got the Japanese sweet potato, and that's been my my thing for like the last 2 weeks. So if you get a chance and you're at a store and they have a Japanese sweet potato and you're kind of like, I don't know, trust me, you should try the Japanese sweet potato. What else? I try to get air fryer meals. Things that, like Costco has this air fryer meal that you, well, it's chicken, and I think it has like 21 grams of protein, and that's my go-to if I don't really want to cook or I'm tired. I'll do that. I'll do that with some avocado. I'll put a little bit of honey mustard on the side, a little bit of ranch, and if I want some rice, yeah, I don't know why my camera just said it overheated. I don't know, it's really weird, but anyways, like I was saying, that I would put some rice with it, right? So what else do we have here? Turkey bacon is my go-to, and I told a few people in previous videos, cottage cheese. Cottage cheese, the thought of it made me really sick before. But if you find the right thing to mix cottage cheese in, it's golden. So I've been using it in scrambled eggs, and I don't even taste it. And there's a new cottage cheese that my daughter told me about that I haven't tried. It's probably not new, but it has 14 grams of protein. The other one I was using had 12 grams of protein. So 14 grams, I'd rather take the 2 grams and use that brand. What else? And then also, if you do drink alcohol, I can't tell you what kind of drink, but obviously vodka has the lowest amount of calories. So if you do drink vodka, I mix that with like a low-cal drink, a diet drink, something that has, you know, very few calories, so I don't, you know, I don't ruin all the work that I've been trying to do all week, because obviously I only drink on the weekends. But yeah, I think that that's pretty much it. As far as the sweet potato, they have fiber, so make sure you're getting your fiber up. Make sure that you are lowering your fat intake. Also make sure you're upping your protein. I do put collagen inside of my coffee in the morning, so make sure you're upping your collagen and do things that are going to work for you, things that are going to be feasible and doable for your lifestyle, not something that you dread doing, something that you can actually say, you know what, I can make this work, I can commit to this each day. And then treat yourself. Do not forget to treat yourself, okay? So those are the things that I have for you guys today. I hope this video has helped. These are things, simple things that I do, and I wrote that down, simple things that I do to stay healthy, basically to stay consistent. And anybody who's on a weight loss journey or anyone who's trying to maintain, I just wanted to put this video out there to assist you. All right, have a good day. Bye.